Hello, I'm Dustin Seaton, the Director for Advanced Programs in the Rogers Public School District. Under advanced programs, we have our REACH program, which is a K-12 gifted and talented program, as well as our Rogers Honors Academy, which is our 7-12 program. We also provide a variety of different acceleration options in the Rogers Public School District. So I wanted to talk to you today about kind of an overview of what we do K-12 for all kids in the Rogers Public Schools. The Gifted and Talented program in Rogers is also known as REACH. It's an acronym that says Reaching Exceptional Academic and Creative Heights. The REACH facilitator at each elementary and middle school provides a variety of opportunities, enrichment, acceleration options for all kids in the Rogers Public Schools, because we believe it is the right of every single kid to learn something new every single day. So sometimes you'll hear us call the Gifted and Talented program REACH. Basically, those are synonyms in the Rogers Public Schools. We have about 15,500 students in Rogers, and of that, about over 1,300 students are in our REACH program, K-12. So that's a little more than 8.7%. And our REACH program has 4 different components. The first component is open to all students, kindergarten through 2nd grade, and we call that whole group enrichment. That means our REACH facilitator will come into every classroom in an elementary setting for all kids at least 30 minutes a week, either themselves as a licensed professional, or they'll work in tandem and collaboration with the regular classroom teacher to provide enrichment lessons and other activities for students to work on, because our goal is to do a longitudinal portfolio of student work to help try to find those kids that need the Gifted and Talented program in Rogers. Once they are formally identified, starting in grades 3 through 5, we have a REACH pullout class. They are provided 150 minutes a week of direct services by a licensed, gifted, and talented teacher in Arkansas. Those pullout classes have a lot of student choice and voice, but we try to have some themes across the district, so that way, no matter what school you go to in Rogers, you're guaranteed to get state-of-the-art, best academic challenge and endeavors. In middle school, we have a 6th, 7th GT seminar. That GT seminar is also taught daily by our gifted and talented trained REACH teachers. It often takes the place of their reading class, but it is in tandem with what we find is a good quality instruction for any GT seminar class. Again, having choice and voice, student competitions, and just some mental health awareness activities. That is done for 230 minutes a week, so it's above and beyond the minimum expectation. At our high school and secondary level, so really upper middle school and all of our 9-12 high schools, we provide opportunities for all kids in Rogers. That includes our accelerated pre-advanced placement courses, our college level AP or advanced placement courses from the College Board, concurrent classes, which are partnered with our local universities and colleges for college credit. And then we also have the state-of-the-art Rogers Honors Academy, one of the only, if not the only, in the state of Arkansas. And we're very proud about that. We'll talk more about that in a second. We are also proud to have our REACH facilitators push into our teacher PLCs, because we know no student is just gifted and talented 150 minutes a week or 230 minutes a week. It's more 24/7. So we want to make sure that we're challenging kids regardless of where they are, in the traditional classroom or in the REACH classroom. So in the PLC model, there are 4 critical questions that they ask. The first one being, what do we want all kids to know and be able to do? Second question is, how would we know that they've learned it? What assessments are we going to give to see if they've demonstrated proficiency in that standard? The third question is, what do we do when they don't know it? And this is where a lot of PLC teams get bogged down. But we really want to be advocates for all kids that already know it, not just the ones that are in the REACH program, but especially those kids that are on the bubble. How can we continue to challenge them to learn and do something new every single day? So as a team, we're doing something new this year. We're doing a book study with Dr. Mark Wetchel's When They Already Know It. But we also have these nice little lanyards that make our REACH facilitators Q4 or question 4 facilitators, so that way we can go into those PLC teacher teams and find the kids that already know the standard. What can we do to challenge them to grow even further? In the Rogers Public Schools, we also have a variety of acceleration options for all kids. K-5, they can grade skip or content skip, depending on their need. But really, we have a really unique acceleration program for math starting in sixth grade, where they start doing all of the sixth grade standards and half of seventh. And if they're continuing with that program, they can do the other half of seventh and all of eighth to start Algebra 1 a year early in the eighth grade. Usually, we are looking at the students that are in the top 15 to 30% of our fifth graders going into sixth grade. But if a parent wants to advocate for their kid to do this accelerated option, we always want to do what's best for kids. So feel free to reach out to your Reach Building facilitator or your math teachers to find out and inquire more about our math acceleration. We also have an accelerated science option for our eighth grade to do physical science. On top of all that, we have joined in on the state supported a contract to do the universal pre-advanced placement courses for all of our English and math courses starting in eighth grade or ninth grade. And that is an additional accelerated option where they have accelerated math or an accelerated reading or an accelerated science course starting in that eighth and ninth grade year. Students also have the choice, and this is open to all students. Any student willing to accept the challenge can take an advanced placement or AP course at any one of our 3 high school campuses. We pride ourselves in challenging those kids to pursue the content and the future career path of their choice. We know not all kids are going to take all AP, so that's why we provide a plethora of different AP course offerings at our high school. We also offer a wide variety of CTE options for that college and technical career orientation pathway, but we also have that Rogers Honors Academy that provides kids the opportunity to apply, prepare, and plan for some admissions to the top colleges and universities in the country. But before we get to more Rogers Honors Academy, we have the last option of having online courses through our Rogers Virtual Learning, or the RVL option. So for more information, we encourage you to visit our rogersschools.net website, our district website, and look at any of these program options for acceleration and or individualized personal learning. In the Rogers Reach program, we have a variety of opportunities for kids to challenge and engage themselves in interests, but also push them into that maybe disequilibrium where they're not always comfortable, because we want to teach kids it's okay to make mistakes and fail. Sometimes the best learning comes from mistakes or from accidents. And so we want to provide kids a variety of opportunities, from the stock market game, the Youth Entrepreneur Showcase, or YES business plans. We host regional chess tournaments, quiz bowl. We have summer opportunities for Aegis, as well as our rising juniors have a free program at the Arkansas Governor's School. And on top of all of that, we also participate and join in on the Amazing Shake Northwest Arkansas, open to all 4th through 8th graders. For more about that, you can visit our website as well. So let's talk about the Rogers Honors Academy. One of the big misnomers is, where is it? It's not an actual building. It's actually located on all 3 of our high school campuses, Rogers High School, Heritage High School, and Rogers New Tech High School. It is a free program, 100% free for all students willing to accept the challenge of taking those accelerated or advanced coursework and maintaining a GPA of at least a 3.7. Our goal is to really help kids and motivate kids to find their passion, explore their career possibilities, and find out what colleges would be best for them. And to do so, we provide 100% free lodging, meals, and travel transportation to visit some of these best colleges and universities in the country. It is an extension of our Gifted and Talented Reach program. But again, it's open to all kids, even if you are new to the district or were not previously in the Reach program. If you have a 3.75 and are interested in taking those AP, accelerated, concurrent courseworks in high school, we want you to join the Rogers Honors Academy. The benefits to being in RHA are a lot. From ACT and SAT prep, we help with AP classwork. We provide one-on-one college advising. We pay for college admission application fees, mock interviews. We do help with scholarships. We encourage you to involve yourself in the community, to do that community involvement and community service. as well as just giving back to our local community by starting clubs, joining clubs, and so forth. But all of that is a process, and it is a long process. We know that in a lot of our major athletic programs, they start recruiting kids in middle school and junior high. Well, we're going to start doing that with our kids in Rogers to help prepare them for the best college university post their high school career. Here's an example of one of our trips that we're planning to go up to Indiana and Ohio. Our three college advisors in RHA are wonderful. They're located on each of our high school campuses, and you could set up times for those that are involved in the program to do one-on-one tutoring, just one-on-one college advising. But they also plan these great trips for like-minded peers to travel together and learn to see, can they see themselves on this campus or not? Sometimes you don't know that until you actually visit the campus. We do multiple campus visits on these tours, so that way it's not just going to one college university. You can see a variety of what colleges have to offer you if that's something you're interested. And I can't stress enough, this is 100% free to all students. About 50% of our student population is traditionally the underserved, low income, but this is open to any student in the Rogers Public Schools willing to accept the challenge that has a minimum of a 3.75 GPA. Because we want our kids in Rogers to be the best versions of themselves that they can be. They apply to major universities and colleges around the country, but it's individualized to what they want to do to be successful in their future careers. That means if they want to go to Harvard, or if they want to go to Brigham Young, or if they want to go to Stanford or MIT, we're proud of our students that are individualizing their college career post high school, but it is a process, and they need sometimes that one-on-one college advising, that motivation, also just those tools of the trade to get them up on the higher stacks of those college counselor admissions stacks. And something we are also doing new this year is any of our sophomores that are accepted to the program will be getting a yard sign to help us advertise and brag that they are now a Rogers Honors Academy scholar. To become a scholar is actually pretty easy now. What we do is we pull a list of all the sophomores and look at the GPA cutoff at 3.7 or better. If your student has a 3.7 or better and is at least taking one accelerated advanced placement or concurrent class their sophomore year, we invite them to join for free. It is completely voluntary. If they don't want to do it their sophomore year, there's still opportunities for them to join their junior and or senior year. But really, to maximize it, we want our students kindergarten through 12th grade to look at this as the destination. We really do want to encourage students to always strive to be the best versions of themselves and produce the high GPAs and enroll in those rigorous academic coursework. Because one of the goals of the Rogers Public Schools, our teaching and learning goal, is that all students interact in effective classrooms every day that provides access to grade appropriate assignments, strong instruction, deep engagement, and teachers who hold high expectations that drive results of grade level proficiency in all reading, writing, mathematics, and science. So to learn more about the Rogers Honors Academy or our Gifted and Talented Reach program, visit our website at rogersschools.net. Under the department tab at the top, you can look at our Gifted and Talented Reach program and find out more about our individualized curriculum, or under the Rogers Honors RHA tab to find out more about our 712 Rogers Honors Academy. Thank you for your time, and we hope to contact you soon.